The name of the last Incan emperor was Atahualpa. 4 years ago, my history teacher dared me to be able to repeat the name on the day of my graduation, and I did. But how is that possible? How exactly did Atahualpa go from the series of sounds that came out of my teacher's mouth to a word physically encased in my brain, a memory? Our current model of memory is the product of two men named Richard, though their last names were Atkinson and Shriven. They brought our attention to the three existing types of memory: sensory, short-term, and long-term memory. Sensory memory is the memory we get directly from sensations. So the things that we see, what we hear, the things we feel by touch, what we taste, and what we smell. The problem is sensory memory lasts for a very short period of time. For images, which we refer to as iconic memory, we can remember them for less than a second. But for sounds, we can remember them for between 3 to 5 seconds. But if we encode our memory, we move it from sensory memory to short-term memory, like pulling a file from one box to another. Short-term memory has a capacity of 7 plus or minus 2 units. We can think of this as a filing cabinet that can only fit 5 to 9 files. Short-term memories are then stored in our long-term memory through extensive rehearsal. Though storage can be aided by techniques such as the use of analogies or mnemonics. For example, we use the mnemonic SOHCAHTOA to remember sine is opposite over hypotenuse. But some theories replace short-term memory with our working memory. The working memory is like replacing our filing cabinet with a desktop, where work is done on the memory before it is stored. On the desk, a central executive processes a memory using either a phonological loop for sounds or a visual spatial sketchpad for images. So when my teacher said the name Atahualpa all those years ago, I heard the sound in my sensory memory, encoded it into my short-term memory, and then repeated it to myself a bunch of times in order to store it in my long-term memory. But all of that was effortful processing, which is only one of two types. We can also automatically encode and store information, but we do this for specific things, usually involving space, time, and frequency. But I'll give you an easy example. What did you have for dinner last night? You probably can come up with the answer rather easily, but last night you didn't repeat the dish over and over to yourself to remember it. This is a result of automatic processing. So memory is a step-by-step process, one we both take a conscious part in and have no idea is happening. I hope this video helped make memory a bit clearer to you, and I challenge you to recall the name Atahualpa 4 long years from now. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I hope you have a wonderful day.